We've been here for just about 17 years in Fort Greene, right here on the corner of DeKalb and Carlton. This is 195 DeKalb Avenue. My wife and I moved to Fort Greene like about 20 years ago. We were living on Carlton Avenue across the street, and we just loved the park. We loved the neighborhood. We felt the international vibe, the diversity. And we just felt home over here, and it reminded me a lot of South Africa. It was just kind of, just really laid back and cool. And after living in the East Village and different parts of New York City, it was kind of nice to just kind of get over and stay over here in Brooklyn, just to have more of a relaxed environment. And we had a dog that Fender, which he just loved this park, and I used to run around that park with him. Our specialty dishes, we have a lot. I mean, South Africa has a big range of, it's called the rainbow cuisine. So we have this very traditional Zulu is the uputu, which is a white cornmeal, and that's served with different meats. So you can have it with our lamb chops, which are very beautifully seasoned. We have boerewors, which is our farm sausage. And you eat the pap with your hand, so that's the starch. The bunny chow, I love the lamb bunny chow. It's just like it's a half a loaf of bread, and it's cut out, and it's filled with this beautiful lamb curry. We serve it with sambles, chutney, and tomatoes, and fresh cucumbers, and we do this beautiful. You can eat it also with your hands. I love eating with my hands. And then we have. The prawns peri-peri, which are to die for. They are just delicious. They are big Mozambique prawns about this size, and we serve it with yellow rice and raisins and a salad. And the Melba pudding for dessert obviously is just, a blockbuster right there. It's just a lot of butter, and it's a lot of butter, and a lot of butter. With all those dishes, we do put our little South African flair with it. So we have our tuck shop where we have traditional sauces. We have spices flown in from South Africa. Our whole wine list is South African. We actually have our own wine label coming out this month. It's called the Madiba White and the Madiba Red, and they are made by this black winemaker in South Africa called Insiki. And so we're very excited about having this wine come into the United States. We're going to be having it in all the retail stores also, and. Our tuck shop inside, we have a lot of sauces and spices and cereals, and we have chocolates and candies. We have like a whole store where we sell t-shirts and all that stuff. And it's just a beautiful place, man. We've been here since 1999, and it's fun. Probably our most popular dish, I would say, is the lamb chops, the prawns, the chicken wings peri-peri. People love the samosas. People love the Melba. People love the biryanis. We have the chicken biryanis. We have the lobster tails, fantastic. I mean, everything on the chicken livers, people adore. We have a safari breakfast for brunch with eggs and boerewors and tomato and mushrooms. I mean, that's just like, everybody comes for that. And we even have ostrich carpaccio, which is really simple. So, I mean, everything off the board on the menu sells like really, really well, We open from 11 in the morning till 11 at night. That's usually Sunday to Thursday. And then Fridays and Saturdays, we open up at 11 in the morning to midnight. But the bar stays open till the cows come home. Most popular appetizer, I would say, are the chicken wings peri-peri. We get organic chicken wings, we toss them in a peri-peri sauce, which is like a spicy pepper sauce, and we do it with onions, and it's absolutely beautiful. And we have the dessert, again, is the Melba pudding, which is just amazing. The Aikendel Chardonnay is a new wine we just got on the list, which is really, really beautiful drinking wine. And most of our wines, I mean, our whole wine list is South African. And South Africa has one of the most diverse selections of wines. Our Chardonnays, the Chenin Blanc is a very specific grape from South Africa too. It's a nice, dry, crisp white. And then also we have Amarula, which is a liqueur sherry. It's a cream liqueur, and that's from Cape Town, South Africa too. And we just have a new cider from South Africa that's just come in right now also. We have, on occasion, we try to get some South African beers when we can, and we also get some cane, like Mainstay cane, or we get some Clifford brandy, or we've had Imoya brandy in the past. So liquors are still starting to come into the United States from South Africa, but I think and also we've got craft beer coming soon, and so that's that. We do a happy hour Monday to Thursdays usually, and it's usually from about 5 to 7 o'clock. And we usually do a nice signature cocktail for that. And also for brunch, we do a burger and a beer special. We do a fish and chips and a glass of wine special, or a beer. So there's always something going on where you can choose a nice special over here. But I'm going to select for you the bunny chow, the lamb bunny chow, the prawns as an appetizer, the lamb bunny chow as a main course, and the malva pudding as a dessert. Being the owner of the restaurant, it's like very owning a restaurant. I mean, this is my passion. So this is my it's my dream. So the challenges sometimes are always there, but I love what I do. So sometimes when you love what you're doing, you don't really look at the challenges as part of life, right? But challenges can be sometimes dealing with city and rules and this and that, and you have to really abide with as this neighborhood's growing and stuff like that. I really find that the challenges sometimes come more and more. It's not like in the old days when you could just kind of pull down the gates and do whatever you want. But we do like to play, Barry White, Tendy Pendergrass. We like to play James Brown. We like to play Michael Jackson. We like to play all our favorites. You know what I mean? And we kind of mix it in with, we play Jay-Z. We mix it in, and I think it's nice that people kind of hear some songs and they kind of break it into maybe even do a Frank Sinatra. You know what I mean? We do have a great iTunes playlist where we have a lot of beautiful collection of South African jazz, South African kwaito, South African house music. So whenever the vibe goes, that's how we kind of feel it, and we don't just kind of have it on a loop, but we kind of study the crowd first and go, okay, what would they like to hear, and then we just make it happen. We are opening up Madiba Harlem coming soon to a theater near you, and when I say that, it's going to be theater, performance space, it's going to be restaurant, wine bar. It's going to be a beer garden. We're going to have a place that's going to be so beautiful in Harlem, and it's in an area on 116th Street between 5th and Lenox. Popular area. It's right next to the African market, and it's in a beautiful condominium called the Kalahari, which is a very South African themed building. So we're very fortunate to really create another pillar of South Africa in Harlem, in the community over there, and work with the community there and be involved. And I think that Harlem is ready for a fun, cool restaurant like Madiba.